What's up guys, it's Jay back again with Tech Everything. Recently Logic Supply sent out one of their newest creations, the CL100, a ruggedized mini PC. Let's check it out. Okay, so there's a ton of foam in here, which is a great thing. Look at all that foam. Definitely not going to damage your package with all that. And here is the box. I can tell by the weight of this box that this is a nice, substantial machine. Slide off sleeve. Very nice, very nice. Wow. That's got a really nice weight to it. It definitely feels solid. Alright, what else we got in here? Some feet. Some rubber feet, it looks like. The power adapter. Good there. It's a little guy. And some European adapters for your power plug, it looks like. So the entire top housing of the CL100 is one piece of solid aluminum that has been cut out. It's very solid feeling. It's a sturdy device. On top you'll see the power button, and one of the cool things about this button is it works from the side or the top. So if you want to mount it behind a TV or in between, say, a wall and a monitor or something like that, if you're using it in an industrial application, it works really well. Around front you have your headphone jack, as well as a USB 3.0 port and a USB Type-C connector. So that's nice there with the LED light indicator. The sides have the antenna for Wi-Fi. Around back you'll see your power plug, dual HDMI ports, LAN port, display port here, and two more USB 3.0 ports. So it's got a decent amount of connectivity for something that is so small. On the bottom, there's really nothing going on here, just some mounting holes and the rubber feet to keep you planted. Now you'll notice on the top it has these cutouts. This helps with airflow, and we'll get more on the temps later. For testing, I hooked the CL100 up to my TV. That is 1080p because I figured that would be the sweet spot as opposed to trying to run it on a 1340 by 1440 monitor. I think 1080p is right where you need to be. Now you can have antennas included with your unit, but I had these laying around, so I saved myself 10 bucks and I connected to Wi-Fi that way. The BIOS is fairly simple. You won't be doing any kind of overclocking or anything like that, but you can get in and get out, adjust your settings, etc., etc. My system did not come with an OS installed. You can get Windows 7, 10, or Linux installed from the factory. Otherwise, installation is fairly simple. Just set your USB drive or whatever you have, external DVD if you're still doing that, and boot it up like normal. Out of curiosity, I ran Passmark. You're obviously not going to get a great score from a Celeron and onboard graphics, but I was curious to see what the system would do, and it didn't exceed or fall below my expectations. I believe it scored an 805, which is really bad, but if you're just trying to do simple applications, it's totally fine. Test scores aside, I was really happy with how it performed in actual use. It was snappy on web browsing. I tested Chrome, Firefox, and Edge. It handled all of them very well. Multiple tabs, multiple windows, everything. Also, it handled 1080p local playback very well, and it also handled 4K streaming off of YouTube with no problem. There was no lag or stuttering or anything like that. So for a home theater device, if you want to maybe connect this to your LAN network, something like that, it should be fine. It should be really good. And obviously it's tiny and fanless, so it's very quiet. It obviously makes zero noise, so you don't have to worry about that at all. Now when you have a system like this, completely fanless, generally your biggest concern will be, can it cool its parts? So I ran Prime 95 to completely stress test it and see how it would perform, and I would gladly report that it didn't go above 65 degrees Celsius on any of the cores. Actually only core number 1, I believe, hit 65, the rest are around 60, 59. No matter how long I left Prime 95 running, I think I ran it for over 15 minutes and there were absolutely no issues. The CPU didn't throttle or anything. It stayed at 2.8 gigahertz the entire time. So that's really good. Performance wise, you'll get all the performance that you're gonna get from this chip all the time. So if you're looking for an industrial PC, something that can handle dust, high temps, heat, this would be a really good choice. If you're looking for a home theater PC, this is a great choice as well. It's fanless, quiet, obviously there's no moving parts. The price starts at $347 and you can go all the way up over $800 depending on what you put in here, you know, SSDs, etc. But it really is a good value at the low end. You can run, like you saw earlier, all your movies. You can do some maybe browser gaming. If you're looking for a gaming computer, this is obviously not going to be it. Maybe some old DOS games or something like that. But it really excels at media playback and doing simple tasks, you know, Word documents, internet browsing, stuff like that. For that, it's a great little device. I definitely recommend it. It's cheap enough that you can get it and use it as such without thinking like, oh, I just spent $1,000. So you can definitely check it out. I'll drop a link below if you're interested. As always, guys, thanks for watching. I'm Jay. This is Tech Everything, and I'll see you next time.